Alberta's Freedom of Information procedures are approaching crisis territory, according to Jill Clayton, the Information and Privacy Commissioner for Alberta. And she says that one of the main issues is the lack of respect for the procedure across the government. It was really bad under the Progressive Conservatives, but it just keeps getting worse under the NDP. Freedom of information allows people and organizations, including us at the Rebel, to hold the government to account. Those documents are what allowed, for example, Sheila Gunn-Reid to expose the Fort Mac water bomber controversy, where documents that we obtained showed how badly mismanaged the situation really was. A report also found that wait times are too long, there's a lack of staff, and the process itself is just inefficient. And what's really weird is that the head of the agency and the senior financial officer review every single request that comes through the door instead of them just going through a coordinator. These senior officials don't actually have the authority to be involved in the access process, which could actually be a violation of the rules in itself. Some of the officials even have the power to authorize requests to be disregarded. In some cases, people are waiting years to access information when the deadline on requests is 30 days, and it's not even just a problem here in Alberta. We have issues with the federal government too. Here, Brian Lilly says he was being stonewalled over the refugee situation. And here, British Columbia tabled legislation to counter deleting emails on important decisions. And this reporter in BC waited an entire 6 years for her request, so long that she's forgotten what it was for by the time she was contacted about it. And it looks like certain requests for certain groups are being pushed to the back burner. Last year, investigations were ordered on Alberta Justice, Public Affairs, and Executive Council on requests made by the Wild Rose Party. Executive Council includes the Premier's office, so what are they hiding from the official opposition? The Wild Rose say that some changes need to be made and fast due to the toxic disrespect that the NDP have for the access process. They want to fire some managers and move resources to frontline staff, move to electronic records, and end departmental interference in requests, and change the fee structure. The fee structure that allows the government to charge us thousands of dollars for information. It seems the more sensitive and the more the NDP don't want you to see it, the higher the price tag. Those thousands are also typically spent on a number of blank pages. NDP MLA and the Minister overseeing Freedom of Information, Stephanie McLean, says changes are being made and wait times are improving. Could that be because the NDP are deleting all of their emails in an attempt to hide all of the poor decision-making and incompetence that comes along with this government? Freedom of access to information on what the government you elected in is up to is a cornerstone of democracy, and the NDP are working to make it harder for people to see. It shows the lack of disrespect they have for the public and, in the very least, should be prompting questions on what the government has to hide. Remember when the NDP had a mandate for transparency when they got elected in? Well, so much for that. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks for watching. Have you checked out our new Rebel Canada YouTube page? Don't forget to sign up so that you don't miss any of the latest Canadian news that you just won't find anywhere else.